No way, I'm being topical? This is insane. I'm finally actually catching up. Maybe I can actually put out a consistent schedule. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm transforming. No way. Possibly? I'm going insane. I think we can all agree on that. The Uzumaki anime. It's finally done as of several days ago. And holy shit, was it a ride? Now, was it right in the sense of Attack on Titan Season 4? The first part, not like part 17, was a constant back to back, just pure insanity? It depends on how you look at it. Now, there will be spoilers, obviously, for both the anime, the manga, just a little bit of everything. I mean, that's how I'm going to go in depth, obviously. The first episode, it's what's been teased. It's what's been teased for the last, 4 or 5 years by Toonami. It's been in the works for years, being pushed back and being hyped up as of the last, several months? And on September 28th, we got the first episode, and it was fucking fantastic. It was everything we'd hoped it to be. I didn't even mind the rotoscoping. Probably because it wasn't the kind of rotoscoping that was used in, say, The Flowers of Evil, but it just looks so good. Everything about it was incredible. The composer for the movie Hereditary came onto the project and, well, he did a fantastic job. It's it's all around just absolutely incredible. It's gripping, it's intense, it is absolutely stunning to look at. And considering the past we've had with previous Junji Ito adaptations, this is fucking incredible. I absolutely love it. And then the next week came, and we got episode 2. And everybody was pissed. Episode 2, this is an absolute pile of shit. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I'm dropping this immediately. All the hype kind of died down. And there was backstory to this. There's a reason why the quality of the animation really went down. There were behind the scenes issues regarding the studio, budget, so on and so forth. It's not exactly clear what happened, but all we know is that they were given several choices, which were either scrap the entire project, only put out the first episode, or put out all 4 episodes and just deal with it. It's unfortunate, but I'd rather we have gotten the entire thing rather than just being left on the cliffhanger that is the first episode. It may be a little controversial to say, but it's better than what we got with Junji Ito Collection and Junji Ito Maniac. I will talk about those soon enough. Episode 2 was a disaster. The animation had just gone down significantly, but everything else just stayed fairly the same. It was largely the animation that was the problem. And I wholly agree that the animation was, ew, it was a little yikes. Very, very yikes. But do I have this pure vitriol toward it? No, absolutely not, because, count your blessings or whatever. This is not a Studio Dean project. You're fine, it's okay. Is it bad? Yes, but let's not overreact here, okay? It could be significantly worse, and let's just all accept that. And then we have episode 3, which is definitely a step up from episode 2, but it's still weird. It still has such bizarre jumps in quality. There was this one moment where, oh god, I forgot what his name was. His name's Shuichi, I believe. He's thrown down this long spiral staircase, and it's just one image going down, and it's not the best, but again, it's better than nothing. It's better than Studio Dean yet again. It's better than what we've gotten, but it really could have been better. And then the final episode, episode 4, it it hit the mark, I'd say. It's a great piece, and I think it was a pretty decent finale to the Uzumaki anime. Now, was it as grandiose as it could have been? No. Could it have been maybe 6 episodes? Could it have been maybe a feature length movie or so? Absolutely could have. But again, we do not know. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Now, there's a reason why I only record at the dead of night. What was I saying? It's not the worst it could have been. It could have been significantly better. We don't know what happened behind the scenes, basically. And until we get that, we do not know exactly who to blame. And that's okay. We're good with what we got. We need to calm the fuck down. Let's not overreact. It wasn't, again, wasn't the best thing ever. No. But let's all just take a collective chill pill, okay? Just let's all chill the fuck out. You've seen Blue Lock season 2. We know what it could have been. It is completely understandable why people are upset. I am truthfully a little upset, but at the end of the day, it could be worse, and let's talk about worse. There have been 3 other anime adaptations. There's been an adaptation for Gyo, there's been an adaptation for several collections of stories through Collection and Maniac, which were both Netflix originals through Studio Dean. If you do not know Studio Dean, God bless you. Studio Dean is a notoriously bad anime studio that has done maybe only 2 good anime in their entire existence, Higurashi no Nakukoro ni and Vampire Knight. And even then, the animation for both of those, it it varies significantly. But what we do have of the previous Junji Ito anime, they were not the best. And out of all 4 of these productions, the Uzumaki one is the best. I don't think that's really even up for debate, honestly. It has the beautiful aspect to it. It's just so beautifully done. The music, oh my god. The aliens have come to get me. This is what happens when you say episode 2 was not that bad. There are so many aspects that Collection and Maniac, and even Gil to an extent, just really could not capture. The beauty of the manga itself, being in black and white, the the true terror of the page flip, and Uzumaki does have some problems with it, but not nearly as egregious as the previous ones, especially, again, Maniac and Collection. Can you tell I really do not like these two? They're really not that good. They're really not. Would I do an entire deep dive on Maniac and Collection? No, I wouldn't. I would not want to put myself through that ever again. Absolutely not. Junji Ito fans, it could have been significantly worse. We need to acknowledge that and put it to rest, okay? Okay. Now there are live action works of Junji Ito, specifically Tomie and, well, Uzumaki. I have not seen either of them in a very long time, and from what I do remember, the Uzumaki anime is significantly better than what the movie did. We will not know for a good while what really happened behind the scenes, and that's okay. We're good with what we got. Rewatch it through, and it is jarring, but could be worse. It really, really could be worse. Disappointing, yes. Could it be worse? Significantly. But hey, let's be positive. Let's be positive for just a little bit. The voice actors and actresses in this are fucking incredible. The animation of the first episode is fucking fantastic. And even in the later episodes, there's still great animation. The hospital scene with the women possessed by mosquitoes or mosquito urges, whatever you want to call it, that is incredible. It's just so unnerving, so gross, so well done. There's there's good stuff in this. Let's not discredit that for a second. Now, one of the issues that is probably one of the main reasons why there's such a drastic shift in quality animation wise is there are 2 different studios that are working on this. There's Akatsuki and Fugaku. There are 2 different studios, 2 different productions, so on and so forth. I don't know too much about, well, how anime are made. I don't know much about animation in the first place, let alone stuff that's completely overseas and big companies. But it could serve as part of the answer as well as the aforementioned threats from higher ups. And I will be forgiving. I am very forgiving on why this is the case. I understand and I am grateful for what we got. I've said it so many times already. We're disappointed. It could have been better, but hey, It was good. I do hope that in possible future Junji Ito anime adaptations, there's a clear cut goal. There's a clear cut budget, what we're gonna do, and little corruption as humanly possible. Hopefully everything can run through. Maybe we can get a new adaptation of Gyo, some stories from like Ramina, some Tomie. I'd really love a new iteration of The Hanging Balloons. That's one of my favorites. And I'd say that goes for a lot of horror manga that's being adapted into anime. I would absolutely love to see works by Shintaro Kago, more Hideo Yamamoto, maybe some Inyo Asano, some Oshimi Shuzo. I'd love to see more of their works come to life. I'd love to see more horror anime done in the style of the first episode of Uzumaki. And even with that slight downgrade in animation quality, as long as it's not Studio Dean, I am not complaining that much. We need more horror anime. We really do. And not by cheap production. We need actual, real good stuff. There's so many great artists and creators to pick from. There's so much that can be done. And, you know, I really hope there's more. I really hope that if there are further anime adaptations done through Toonami, Adult Swim, whatever you want to call it, I really hope that there's actual budgeting, actual well rounded numbers, production, all that stuff. I really hope that it improves in the future. I wouldn't say this sets a precedent, I'd say it sets a new ground. It sets a new ground for not just Junji Ito anime, it sets a ground for new horror anime. And I really hope to see more of it in general. I am weirdly optimistic, and I think great things can come from this. And that's about it. That's really all the thoughts I have about the Uzumaki anime that hasn't been said already. I do look forward to more horror anime in general, but especially more Junji Ito. I fucking love Junji Ito. He is one of my main inspirations when it comes to art. I really hope to see more horror anime. I really hope to see more Junji Ito being adapted. I really hope to see more inspired by this Uzumaki anime. I really hope that we get a new style of horror anime. I love 2000s horror anime, but we could really get more. We could get some more with the modern age, with modern techniques, and not that car in the background that shit itself. And I'm just really looking forward to see what they have in the future. God, I am so optimistic. What the fuck happened? Who am I? Anyways, thank you for watching. As always, I do apologize for the cars in the background. I am actually recording in the daytime, hoping the energy I have actually can make for a better video. And we'll see when I edit this. Thank you for sticking around as always. If you have suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.